Are you tired of drinking a protein shake every single day and just wish you could chew on something? Let me show you how to make this simple mug cake out of 3 simple ingredients that only takes less than 5 minutes and tastes absolutely delicious. Step number 1 is identifying your mug. This is the most important step that you can possibly follow in this entire video, and that's making sure that your mug is microwave safe. As much as I want to use this beautiful Herbalife one, there is absolutely zero indicator anywhere within this mug that it is microwave safe. So I'm not going to risk it. The last thing I want is for this to shatter inside of the microwave. But most mugs that are 100% microwave safe will say it on the bottom. They'll say microwave safe, or they'll have a little symbol on the bottom. Make sure to check your mug that it is microwave safe before going forward and doing this recipe. Once you've identified your mug is microwave safe, now the next most important tip inside of this video, and that's to get you some non-stick spray. What kind you utilize is completely up to you. We just grabbed some great value stuff. If you want to use vegetable oil, that's your prerogative. If you want to use avocado oil, again, your prerogative. Just make sure that you put something inside of the mug to make it non-stick, because the last thing you want to do is try to get this mug cake out of the mug and you can't. Now for the first ingredient, it's going to be milk. The milk you utilize is completely up to you. You're welcome to use cashew milk, almond milk, soy milk, cow milk, whatever milk you use is irrelevant. Just make sure that you're using half a cup of milk. Ingredient number 2, if you're watching this in the year 2025, is probably the most ingredient that you can get a hold of, and that's an egg. You're also welcome to utilize just egg whites if you don't want the fat content from this. Again, that's completely up to your dietary restrictions. We personally have no issues with utilizing an entire whole egg. Just make sure that you're getting the equivalent of 1 whole egg if you're utilizing egg whites or any kind of egg-like substitute. And ingredient number 3 is the star of the show, and that's going to be our Herbalife products. You're more than welcome to go utilize any other kind of protein. I don't know what that's gonna taste like for you, but I can promise you that by utilizing this combo right here, this will taste absolutely phenomenal. We're going with the banana caramel Formula 1 today. You can make this out of any flavor that you desire. This is gonna be an entire shake because this mug cake will be a full meal replacement. So we are doing 2 scoops of the banana caramel and 2 scoops of the protein drink mix. We're going with the vanilla here. You're also welcome to use chocolate, peanut butter. My daughter loves the peanut cookie one. Now that you've got all your ingredients in the mug, grab yourself a fork and let's get to work. This is another one of those things where you can get one of those little mini whisk if you desire to mix it up, but I prefer to just use a fork. It's super simple. It does take a little bit of time because it's clumpy when you're first mixing it up, and your goal is to make sure you get rid of all the clumps. I'm sure you could probably put all these ingredients in one of those single-serve blenders and blend it up and then pour it into the mug. I personally don't do that just because I don't like doing dishes. If you want to do the extra dishes, that's up to you. My culture doesn't use a dishwasher, so we wash things by hand, so we think about that kind of stuff. Once you've got your mug cake all mixed up, now let's go for the microwave. I know a lot of fancy recipes are gonna tell you microwave it for X amount of time based on the amount of like kilowatts or whatever that your microwave settings are set to. I personally don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I'm a simple human being. So I'm just gonna tell you to put it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. And if after those 3.5 minutes, it still doesn't look like it's fully cooked all the way through, maybe you can add a few seconds here and there. But 3.5 minutes seems to have worked out perfectly for everyone that's utilized this recipe around us. You don't have to use this, but if you don't, Make sure you let the mug cool down. It's going to be hot. Warning. Without doing anything, look at how delicious that looks. Absolutely delicious. You're more than welcome to eat this straight into the mug, but I want to show you guys what this looks like outside of the mug. This is the reason it's called a mug cake. Oof. And this is the reason we use the nonstick spray. You can enjoy this as is. I personally like to use sugar-free maple syrup. Again, brand is irrelevant. Just pick something that works for you. You can use real honey. You can use real maple syrup if that's your prerogative. We utilize this because we don't like to have a high sugar intake. But sometimes we also put peanut butter on it. We add some actual bananas. The kids absolutely love this as is. So you're welcome to just eat it plain and simple, or you can decorate it. It's up to you. But this is just such a great way to make sure that if you're getting tired of just drinking your shakes every day, now you can eat it.
Don't get better than this. Simply the best. Simply the best.